Mike and Angel with Retro RV Recon.
Good morning. We're coming to you today from this peaceful, serene, relaxing, beautiful, quiet Natchez State Park.
Yep, it's about 20 minutes, about 20 minutes north of Natchez, Mississippi.
Oh, it's so nice here. It's a camper's campground is what we like to say, right, Michael?
Very nice and peaceful.
And when you watch this video, you'll see why.
Yeah, it's a place where you can come and listen to the fire.
Mm-hmm. And nature.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing and so serene.
It is. It's real nice. And we're going to do the campground drive-thru.
During the campground drive-thru, we are going to share with you some of the things that we've done in our stay here in the area.
Mm-hmm, which is real nice. And then after that, we're going to do the site walk-around.
And we do this for
every campground, every site, every time.
Here we go.
Alright folks, it's the Natchez State Park drive-thru. Campground drive-thru.
Natchez State Park Campground drive-thru. Look at the daffodils, how pretty.
Oh, look at the daffodils.
Always in season?
Oh, always in season. There we go.
Got the nice little bathtub. I'm sure they plant flowers in it sometimes of the year.
They probably use that to catch alligators.
Looks like pepper plants, you said, huh?
Yeah, it looks like pepper plants. Our first loop is going to be Campground A. And
there are two, A and B, and we're in loop B. But A is where the numbers start.
That's correct.
Do we know a total how many sites?
Campground A looks like 21 sites.
Okay.
The first one on the left side is site number 1.
These are the sewer sites, 1 through 6.
That's correct. 1 through 6 is
They're
full
not
hookups.
They're not pull-throughs though. The concrete does not go all the way through to the other road behind it.
They look like pull-throughs on the map.
Not. I mean, there's a good bit you'd have to go off the concrete to get to the road on the back.
Yeah, it looks like this this white truck with the truck camper top. That's site 6.
And those all have water, electric, sewer.
Yep.
And then straight ahead is the Rangers.
Yeah, the Ranger house, the Ranger residence, and a bathhouse. Let's go around this way.
Okay.
And evidently the Rangers got a nice boat.
Look, pause right here.
Oh,
you can see the work they're doing on the road.
Yeah, that's
this is the State Park Road.
Yeah, that's State Park Road. That's the one that's under construction. The time we're driving through here, that road was under construction. We had to take a detour.
Yeah, there is a detour. You don't have to pull your camper through that.
Maybe you want to call the office and double check whether or not there's road work going on.
Whether the construction's finished.
There's a bathhouse right there, and the bathhouses that we've been in are nice.
Yeah, they're very clean. Yeah. Yep, not surprised. They're heated and air conditioned.
Right.
So that was really nice showers.
Yep. That's site number 7 and 8. Right here, that's 7 on the left, and then the next one 8. And we're
these are clearly marked. Look.
Yeah, and we're gonna take the right loop. And
are we calling these out on the right?
Yeah, that's gonna be 19, and then straight ahead is gonna be 18.
So there is a loop, and on the inside of the loop, what numbers are those?
On the inside of the loop, you have 9, 11, and 12. And on the other side of the loop are sites 10 and 13.
They do have grills and picnic tables that look like they were recently redone.
Now what kind of a camper is that right there? The Jayco. That Jayco is on site 16.
Okay.
Let's turn to this little wide spot right here.
Yeah. Now these are pretty close right here.
Yeah.
But they do have concrete pads, so they look level.
Yeah, you get the full-on camping experience out here.
Very nice wooded area. There's 15. What is this one?
That last one right there, that's
14.
Yeah, site 14.
14.
Alright. We're going to get on out of here. We got a little bit of a drive down the narrow road.
Did we call out the other ones where the tent campers were?
I called them to be 10 and 13.
Okay. There are no lakefront sites here, right, Michael?
No, not really. They might look like it on the map, but
Yeah,
you
they're
definitely
not.
don't have a lakefront site.
Right. There's some, I mean, you can get a glimpse of the lake from some sites in Loop B, but we're still in Loop A right here.
Yeah. This camper on the left side is site 21, and there's a site 20 on the right side.
On the right side.
And that is all of Campground A.
That's it. So it ends with number 21,
Yes.
Loop A.
Yes.
Okay, so then we're going to go
We're going to go to Campground or Loop B.
up the road a little ways to Loop B.
Yep. It was it's definitely it was a fun drive Angel and I had over here. We drove over the, is it the Mississippi River Bridge? It was the Mississippi River Bridge, wasn't it?
When we got here Friday, we were a few hours early, and so we decided to go across the river
Yep.
and check out another campground that we had heard about.
Yep.
And across the river from Natchez is Vidalia, which has nothing to do with the onions.
Nope, they don't have any.
Vidalia, Georgia is that grows the Vidalia onions, not Vidalia, Louisiana.
That's right.
So yeah, we went across the Mississippi River, and we also, after we came here and got set up, we did get in early because there was nobody in our spot.
Yeah, we did. That was nice. It was nice to show up at what was I think around
2
3.
hours early.
Yeah,
Huh?
I think it was 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Well, check-in's at 4. I think we got here at 2.
Now,
But
they had our name and stuff.
yeah, it
on
was
the board.
reserved.
Yeah,
There was a paperwork showing the site was taken, so you didn't have to worry about that. But then we went back after we got set up in our spot. We took a little drive back down into Natchez, huh, baby? To get some ice and water.
Yeah, that was about a 15 to 20
And
minute drive.
oh, y'all, we decided to go to the Riverfront. We heard there was a little park in Riverwalk, and it was beautiful down there. Beautiful weather, so we took advantage of that. Over near the Grand Hotel, right, Michael?
Yep, yeah, that's right. We had a little parking spot, and we parked right by, what's the name of that?
I think that was Rosalie.
Off the, what do you call them? Not the Riverwalk. What do you call it? The bluffs?
Yes. Yeah, we
We're
at the top of the bluff.
All right, folks, here's Campground B. This is where we are.
Campground B.
Campground B, we're going to start at site 22 and it's going to end at site 28.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's going to end at 48.
Wait a minute. It starts
48.
at site 22 and ends at 48.
There you go. Now you got it.
Okay, so you dump your trash right here, and off to the left is the dump station.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any sewer connections over here.
No, except for the first 6 over there in Loop A.
So you can't really see it, but 22 is all the way to the right.
Where the red van is.
Let me back up a minute because it's kind of weird. You see right on the other side of that sign right there, that's site 48, and then
That's the last one.
behind site 48 is the bathhouse.
Behind those tent campers.
Yes. All right, so that's 22 on the right. You can barely see it. 23 should be coming into view. That white Ram is site 24. It's a pull through.
And this one on the right is 23.
23, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks like our old camper.
That looks like our old Nomad, baby.
Yep, it does.
Look at it. But it's not even a Nomad. It says Zinger.
It's like 25. Hey, that's a Super C. That's got...
Are you kidding me? That does look like Scott's. Hold on. It's like 26.
Like 26.
I can't read the name on it. You don't have either side favored. You want to call those out?
Let's see. Well, it's kind of hard. 27. On the left side is 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm sorry, 31 and 33. This guy right here on side of us is site 30. Across from him is 31.
With the Jeep and the bike?
Yes.
Okay.
Then 32 on the right.
They're tucked back into the
33
woods.
with that little dog right there.
They're all concrete pads.
That's 32, and we got site 33 is having throwing horseshoes. No, what do you call that? Cornhole?
Cornhole, baby.
Yeah.
Look at their cute little camper. That's nice. What about this one?
The Wolf Pup, that's site 34.
That's a nice sight. Now from there, they have a glimpse of the water. Look,
yes.
Down there, you can see it.
Just
and
a
there's
little bit of a
path.
glimpse.
There's a path and a trail that goes down. At 37 would be a good site if you want to see water.
Yeah. This is about as close as these sites get right here.
Yeah.
So that's 37, 39, 40, 41, and 42 on the right side. And 43 on the left, you can't hardly see it as a pull-through.
Mm-hmm. All concrete.
And
They don't look very wide,
No.
the spots, do they, Michael?
No, they don't. This
The
Jayco,
concrete pads don't look wide.
that Jayco is 44, and then there's another. We have a neighbors.
Oh yeah, they just came in today.
45 is on the left, and our retro is 46.
Prettiest camper in the whole campground. I always
Yep.
say it.
Yep.
46, but we love our spot, don't we, Michael?
It is a nice spot.
And the bathhouse is right across the street. But let me
Yep.
tell you what, that is the most relaxing and serene camping spot. We saw lightning bugs, we heard frogs, and what else, Michael?
Well,
Owls.
That's the thing. You hear and see nothing but nature.
Just nature. It's so nice.
So nice and peaceful out
And
here.
during the day, you hear the wind in the trees. It's
Yep.
just exactly what we were looking for this
Yep.
time out. It was.
This is a low-key
really
campground.
nice. Very low key. Oh, and the trail was right there by our campsite.
Oh,
in
that's
between 46 and 48 is the trail.
Yeah, we
It
went
goes
out there
down
and
to
got
the
lost.
lake.
I don't know where we are. We've been walking for days. I think I've seen that tree before. I don't know. It is. I will when we get to a little more of a clearing. This really is a pretty trail. Yeah, we've been enjoying it now for the past few days. It's really nice. Somebody said we need to go get lost in the woods, and well, here we are.
Yeah, we went out to the really cool thing was the log bridge. We both did that.
Yeah, we
That
did
was
the
nice.
log bridge. It was
But it was a log bridge.
log bridge, baby.
How exciting!
Log bridge. All right, baby. I'm gonna try the log bridge. Are you gonna try the log bridge?
It depends on if you make it across. Right? A walk in the woods, y'all. It was a really pretty. The trail was marked, but it looked, a little overgrown. It looked like it hasn't seen much foot traffic, but we managed to follow it without getting lost. And let's see.
It was all the nature trail went all the way to the lake, and there was a bench and everything you could sit on.
Yeah.
Looked like maybe
Pretty back there.
it could use a little maintenance on the trails, maybe to mark it a little bit better, but
We enjoyed it. We like being in the woods.
To that. That's not a big deal. It's kind of fun for me to make sure you're on the right trail rather than something that's called out, easily.
You want to make sure you check yourself for ticks. If you come in warm weather, which we're here in late April.
I can tell you they have ticks out there.
Yeah. Michael got ticked off.
Yeah, got ticked off. But the canopy's beautiful.
Oh, it is so green and lush.
You're going to see that footage.
Pretty.
If you didn't already see it.
Yeah, we'll share that with you. And that's, is it Natchez Lake? Is it the name of the lake out there that everybody's fishing on? You're about to see it coming around this curve. Well, maybe not this curve, the next curve.
But it's a little piece of the lake right there on the left. On the right,
I think that's the overflow.
Yeah.
Because it is a reservoir that we're about to drive over. Y'all, this is a beautiful campground. Now, it feels like it's out there. It is. It feels like it's out in the middle of nowhere because you do have to go about 15 minutes to town, right, Michael?
Yeah, 15.
But we love that about the state park because it's so peaceful. Oh my goodness.
We both thought about this, but we sure wish that the state would pay a little more.
Just a little bit of TLC.
Yeah, just pay a little more attention to these places. Because, man, I'll tell you what, it wouldn't take much for this campground to be just class act.
Yeah. I mean, we like it now, even though it needs attention.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You hear no traffic noise, no trains, no airplanes. It's just being in nature.
Yeah, it's all nature.
It's just
so here's
beautiful.
a really nice look at the reservoir. According to the guy that works here said it's just him and one other fella that kind of run the place.
Yeah, the maintenance man.
And that's where you check in.
There's the office building.
The playgrounds.
Nice playground.
Everything here could use a little bit of attention, and it would be really nice. Another thing that this campground has that really surprised us is gnats.
Yeah. Gnats.
Well, you know what?
I hope it's just the time of year that we're here. Yeah, tell them what you did.
I did a little reading, and gnats like sweet stuff, so I thought, let me start the fire up. So I cranked up. Now it's kind of warm today, so you really don't want a fire to stay warm, but I cranked up the fire and threw some damp leaves on it and smoked those gnats right on out of here.
We didn't even have to sit next to the fire. The gnats ran away from the smoke.
They were gone.
So there's a good camping tip for you newbies, especially. If you got the firewood with you, no matter what the temperature's like, if you need to get rid of the gnats in a hurry, because that worked like a charm. I'll tell you what. We could sit out in our campsite and enjoy it.
Yep. You can see off to the right, they got folks out there on the dock. They got fishing out there.
Yeah, they must be catching a lot of fish because there's a lot of people fishing in this lake.
Well, this place has been known for it.
Oh yeah.
Are we going to drive the cabins? I don't think we should.
Okay, well, let's not do that. But this is the road that gets you back to the cabins.
Yeah, these roads will take you to the cabins. We're gonna drive around this little loop here, let you guys see what all the hoorah's about.
Looks like that might be what the people in front of us are doing too.
Yep.
It says you need a hunt and fishing license. That is another thing. There is hunting on the backside of the state park.
Yeah, it's a wildlife management area.
Yeah. I don't think it's this time of year though. Oh, baby's got red cheeks.
Look at this.
What am I looking at?
Just the people having a good time.
Oh yeah, it's nice. Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
I would imagine they're catching lots of fish. That's the fishing pier right there.
As a matter of fact, with the nature trail we went to, it goes to the end of the it goes to the lake, and this this where we are now is what's on the other side of the lake.
Yeah, this would be your view over. You can see all the way across the lake.
Ooh, they fishing where they say no fishing. They took all the signs, and there was a sign here that said no fishing.
Yeah, they had it all blocked off, right? Roped off.
Yep. Yep, they must have taken it all down. Look, even
look at the daffodils, how pretty over there. Is that what those are?
I guess.
The flowers on the water? Or irises, that's what it is. The irises. Look how pretty they are. Where's the boat launch for this park, baby?
We just passed it up. It was right back there.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. Because I didn't hear you mention it.
That's right when I was talking about the going uphill, you know. That's when I was talking about the nature trail.
Okay.
At this point, if you turn right, you go to the cabins.
Yeah, there's a loop back there. How many cabins? 6,
I think it's 6.
And they're nice. Look at this view. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
Look at that view. We didn't hear any loud music.
You think we should go down there?
Yeah, this is a picnic area on the other side of the reservoir. We discovered this yesterday when we were out getting the lay of the land.
Yeah, we were checking it all out.
Checking it all out.
We do some recon before the recon.
Yeah, there is a sign that says there's a day-use picnic area down here. And the really cool thing that we discovered when we came back here is a big, huge patch of dewberries, blackberries.
Dewberries, blackberries.
They're all in full bloom too. So man, if we come back in a month or two, we could probably pick a few gallons off of that.
So again, when you see this playground, you'll understand what we mean by a little TLC would go a long way. Because I don't know if I'd want any of my kids or grandkids to play out here.
Yeah. But I mean, it's nice that it's here. It's just, look, the grass is all grown up. It hasn't been mowed properly. And we don't know what the weather's been like here, so that might be a factor too. But
might be, but
it's such a pretty area. They look at the trees, how pretty.
Yeah, let me just turn around right here and everybody get a real good view.
I think there's another campground person back here.
Grass.
Look how pretty this is.
It's real nice.
Lots of shade, barbecue pits.
The part that I'm talking about is the weeds and stuff growing up at the playground.
Yeah,
so,
it's just, I don't even know if anybody ever comes back here.
This section here is actually kind of nice with the grass a little bit high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the grass is really pretty. It just needs to be.
And they got deer flies all over the place too.
Yeah, it might be this time of year too.
Deer flies and gnats. So we made a drive today after we were sitting around and we were just enjoying it, and we thought, let's go take a ride over to the Windsor Ruins.
To go take photos, and we realized how close we were to it again. We took a little drive up the Natchez State Parkway on our way.
Is always
that
nice.
Was really pretty. It's very close to the campground. The southern terminus, is that what you say?
Yep, southern terminus.
And it was really pretty.
Yeah, we stopped at this old church. Oh, it was Bethel Church?
Well,
it's
1824.
Yeah, 1824.
Was built.
It was open,
right.
So we went in there.
Mm-hmm. The door was unlocked.
Yep.
We'll show you some footage that we got there.
Yeah.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
That's on the same road, the same way to get to the Windsor Ruins.
Yeah, you have to pass the church to
Yep.
get to the ruins. If
We
you come
actually-
our way.
We actually went to the ruins and then on our way back stopped at the church. I'll tell you what's going on with my husband. His belly is so happy right now, he can't even think straight. Because not only did we go do all that today, but we also stopped at the country store and had the world's best fried chicken.
It was good.
Tell you what, Mike and Jennifer from RV Lifestyle, I don't know if y'all watched their video about Natchez and the Natchez Trace Parkway. We went on their advice when the country store came up in our feed, our search for a place to eat. I was like, oh my gosh, we have to go and eat at the country store.
And we did.
And we did. And not only did we eat there, Minister Arthur sang to
Yep.
me.
He kept telling me that he could see I was sick in love.
He was sick in love.
And that I got it bad, and that I might need a doctor because he could see it in my eyes that I'm so in love with this woman.
This man was so precious, y'all. You wait till you see the footage of that. And the,
Whoa, 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 sugar honey, baby. That guy is awful crazy about you, baby.
That's right, baby.
Just can't help himself. He's loving you and not much more else. Whoa, 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 sugar honey, baby. That guy is really crazy about you, baby.
that's so sweet.
Just can't help himself. I know he love you and no one else.
That man's got a heart of gold.
That guy crazy about you, baby. Just can't help himself. You know he got that new stuff going around, that LOVE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got it bad.
I got it bad.
Sweet in his eye.
I got it bad. Thank you, sir.
You got.
Yeah.
You got to be real careful with it, all right?
Okay.
You don't want to overdose it. Be kind of fast.
Right.
You know, check your temperature,
Yeah.
heartbeat, all 9 yards.
Absolutely.
Be careful with it.
I absolutely will.
Thank you very much,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you so much.
See the footage of that. And the old country store is like something from my childhood. I mean,
It is an old
oh my
country
goodness.
store.
It is over 100 years old, the waiter told us, and it was just such a cool experience. Now, when we ate there, it was a buffet, right?
Yeah, it was a buffet.
So it might not always be a buffet, but what were you going to say, babe?
I was gonna say, when you and I walked in there, we walked in and they suggested they asked us to wash our hands in the bathroom,
Right.
and to use sanitizer.
Right.
So we were walking to the back, and to the bathroom, to the restrooms. And I started laughing. I said, Angel, I feel like I'm in my grandma's house.
Yeah, it just had that old vibe to it. The original building, over 100 years old. Y'all, there was even, what do you call those ladders that slide?
I don't know. Sliding ladders.
Sliding ladders to reach the top shelves of these old store cases. Yeah, it was a general store. You'll see the video. What we're talking about. What an experience that was,
and that was nice. Mr. Arthur singing like that. He came over, talked to us for a while, and then he gave me a little backstory on himself about coming from Florida.
That was so awesome.
And he moved to this part of Mississippi in 1995, and he loves it. He loves the people. He loves the land.
Mm-hmm. And we can highly recommend, of course, the fried chicken, because it is the world's best fried chicken. But they had all the fixings and stuff. But y'all, the cobblers, oh my goodness. Blackberry cobbler, peach cobbler. Get your little scoop of ice cream on it. It was so yummy.
It was delicious.
It really was delicious. The nicest people too. You know, it's so nice to have just the
salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth. Just you know, when the owner comes up to your table and starts singing you a song, you know you've made a good choice.
Yep. It was fun.
It really was fun.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to take a shortcut.
This is one way. Don't do this, what Michael's doing, because it is a one way.
Don't be that guy.
But we've seen people do this, run into the bathroom. So.
Yeah.
And so now we're back at our site
46. So hang on, I'll give you that site walk around. Alright folks, here we go with the site walk around. Site 46. You see they put a little tag up where you're reserved. And there's your water connection right here. Let's go and get this part out the way. I'm always afraid a wasp is going to fly out of there and go screaming like a little kid. Anyway, you can see it's 50, 30, and 20. Come on here to the street. You can see this site 46. We got a nice spot here. I like it. We don't have any neighbors except for across the road. You see the pad is kind of short. It's enough room for the camper. I could put my truck on it, but put the front of it right close to the road. So I just move it over there. Behind the camper is wooded area. It drops off. I guess it drops off about maybe 30, 40 feet back there. That little fire pit is just a concrete area, and it was obvious someone had been burning there before, so we lit it up. The smoke keeps the gnats away, in which they have a lot of. The pad is level, front and back, side to side. Well, pretty much level anyway. We put the mat down in between the pad and the picnic table. That keeps the dirt out of the camper. Kind of cool. The site 46, the grill, is gone. It's okay though. Angel did sweep all this stuff down when we first got here. It was kind of dirty. You can see our little dog, Jilly. It's so quiet and peaceful. With the occasional sound of somebody in the background talking, or maybe a car passing by. That's about it. You can hear the wind blowing through the trees. We're right across the street from the bathhouse. Site 46 is not a sewer site. We don't have sewer connections. Spin around. Give y'all a 360. It's nice to have the windows open in the camper, blinds open, get some privacy. It's a nice breeze, nice temperature. That's our only neighbor right there. Right before I started this camera up, you could hear the frogs and the birds. And I thought, yeah, let me get that on camera. So they stopped. Give you a sight. You have a view down the street. And gnats love this place. Learned a lot about gnats today. They like fruit smelling body wash and shampoo. So if you're going to be out in nature, use lemon scented, lavender scented soaps, because if you use strawberry or anything like that, they will be all over you. I like strawberries. I really can't think of a whole lot more to say about this. It's so quiet and peaceful. This has really been a nice experience for us, because this is the kind of camping Angel and I love to do. Nice and quiet. Just have a fire going, chairs out, she and I are sitting talking. Julie's always going to be standing looking at the door, wondering if there's food coming. So remember folks, we do this for every campground, every site, every time. And if you find our videos are helpful, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and maybe even give us a thumbs up. You can help us and you can help other people too. Let's see, what else I got to show you out here. Sure is peaceful. Just listen. Wind, birds, I can't end the video with a bird in the background. This is one of the most peaceful campgrounds we've been to in a long time. Alright, one more time. Happy trails, happy camp. You know what's bugging me?
What's bugging you, baby?
Bugs.
Gnats.
Gnats.
Ticks don't know that it's not ticksy.
Correct. Ticks don't know that.
Nobody tells the ticks.
They didn't get the memo, and I don't even know their email address.
I think, or you mean their TikTok?
Oh, that's right. That's okay. I got this, babe.
I think you're wanting to cook the bacon first so you can eat it while you're cooking the burgers, and I'm just going to say no to that.
Jilly, she's on to me. Landing in my eyeball, on my mouth.
Michael's got an attitude.
I got an attitude. It's gnarly. No camping trip would not be complete without this. Hey, baby, you know why they call it fishing?
Why do they call it fishing?
I forgot. I messed that joke up. Jack, we have a pretty cool little video on our Facebook channel about chicken eyes.
Yeah, it's hilarious because it's exactly the truth. Oh, look, I see him. Oh, beautiful thing.
I bet you got some alligators up there.